Hey everyone, welcome back to TheEnbyNerd. I take dance on Sundays and Thursdays. Sunday mornings, Thursday evenings, I have dance. Sundays I take it for half an hour from 9:30 to 10. Thursdays I take it for 15 minutes from 5 to 5:15 because my niece also takes it. She has a 15 minutes, so both of us have half an hour altogether. I started to wonder why dance isn't considered a sport. I understand that dance is very creative and it's considered an art more than it is a sport, but I'm kind of wondering why. Because when I do dance, even for the 15 minutes that I do on Thursday evenings, I end up, sweating, and I end up breathing really hard, and my heart rate is up and everything like that because I am exercising, and that's what exercising does, and that's what sports do. I mean, even if you play them for just a short amount of time, if you're playing football, American football, mind you, you're running and you're trying to get to the end zone. I'm not a football fan. Don't judge me. Or if you're playing soccer, you're running across the field trying to keep the ball from the other team, or even baseball. You're swinging a bat, you're working your muscles, you're trying to hit the ball, you're running. You're getting the same amount of cardio in dance as you do in these sports. I take tap, so the cardio for me is a little more intense because that's what tap is. You're working your legs and you're getting your heart rate up and you're working your lungs. So I mean, you're working all of these muscles. And I know in ballet you probably work, I don't take ballet personally, but my niece does. When you take ballet, you work even more muscles than that because you're moving your whole body. You're not just moving your legs, which, I mean, I focus on my legs most often, at least just to get the steps down. Another thing is the competition involved in sports. You may say, oh, but, it's not as competitive in dance. It is. There are dance competitions. There are some pretty serious dance competitions. They have TV shows on dance competitions. Granted, they are those rather pageant-esque TV shows, but there are very much dance competitions. That's like saying that archery isn't a sport because there's no real competition. If you consider a sport, if you consider these things a sport because you're going from team to team, it's team against team, then you're eliminating a lot of sports that there are, because archery is very much a sport, even though it's not a team against another team, or it could be. Usually it's just one person against one person, and they're not even going head to head. They couldn't. They'd kill each other. But that's what you do in dance. There are dance competitions. There are very much dance competitions, and they're just as competitive as most other sports. Another thing that dance has that sports also have is the skills that they give you, because there are very much a lot of skills that sports can give you. They teach you rules a lot of the times. If you're in a team sport, they teach you teamwork. Dance has different rules, but they also do very much have their own dances. Different dances do very much have their own set of rules. For instance, I'm now standing on one foot, and I have the same balance that I had standing on 2 feet. I could not do this several months ago before I started taking tap, because tap really teaches you to shift your weight from foot to foot in a very, very quickly, and because of that, you have to retain some sort of balance. It's just part of tap dancing. It's, let's say, a rule of tap dancing is that you have to have good balance, and if you don't have good balance at the start, that's okay, because you learn it. Just like if you're taking a sport, if you're part of some sport and you don't know the rules at first, that's okay, because you learn them. that's just what I was wondering is, why isn't dance a sport? I understand that it's very much artistic and very much creative, but it could also be considered a type of sport in my mind because it has all the same qualifications as a sport. So that's it for this video. If you have any questions or comments for me, you can go ahead and leave them down in the comments below, or I'm going to link my personal Tumblr blog down in the description, so you can go send me asks or you can comment there. If you have any ideas for what you want me to do for my next video, again, in the comments or on my personal Tumblr blog. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye!